In the last 24 months, we've seen one of the greatest power and wealth transfers we've probably ever seen in the course of human history. The question is, what do these wealthy people do with some of the wealth they accumulate from us? When money's transferred from you and me, who lose our jobs and we have to close our businesses because of these mandates, but the Jeff Bezos and the Bill Gates and all these people of the world, what do they do with this money? What do they spend it on? Let's take a look at some of this crazy stuff. People ask me all the time, "Hey Brian, do you really use that keto elevate stuff, and does it really work?" The answer is yes and yes. Never in my entire life have I lost body fat so quickly. Not even in my prime at 25, which is over 25 years ago. I'm approaching 54 this year. If you want to support the channel and do your health a favor, grab some with my link in the description. Me and Trish were watching, it was a video on a $32,500,000 property. Let me see if I can pull this video up. It was pretty interesting. I was thinking 32 million. Actually, the thing that started it off was this $169 million property in, I got to show you this because I want to make a point. $169 million property. Where is it? Yeah, here we go. Let me show you this. First of all, it's a joke. It's only like 8,300 square feet. Just because it's in New York, sitting on Park Place. We'll watch some of this. It's just over the top. Just think about this. The price for touring the most expensive listing in the country, that's the name of this video. Touring the most expensive listing in the country, the price tag on this thing is it's the 96th floor of a penthouse suite at 432 Park Avenue. Priced at 169, not thousand, not 16.9 million, $169 million for this apartment in New York on the 96th floor. Watch this. It's truly unimpressive. I mean, in a lot of respects, it's unimpressive.
Welcome to the penthouse at 432 Park Avenue. A true one of one. A world marvel. There has never been anything quite like this residence, and it's never ever been on the market before. Spanning the entire floor plate of the
$169 million. Listen to some more of this.
96th floor. Out of 96 floors in the building. This is just under 8,300 square feet, 6 bedrooms plus a library, with a 93-foot-long living and dining great room. There are 24 windows, 10 foot each, giving us 240 linear feet of 360-degree views of Manhattan.
So you got a 360-degree view of Manhattan here for price tag of $169 million. It was truly, I mean, for that kind of money, it was truly unimpressive. But what I was really impressed with was this video right here called Inside the Most Expensive Mega Mansion in Las Vegas. And this was truly impressive. I guess it's owned by some guy who owns, patents on ATM machines and some other things. But he's got all these luxury cars. He's got Lamborghini. He's got Bentley. He's got Jaguars. He's got a car elevator that takes his car up to his bedroom. Look at this. Let's look at this thing for a second.
Massive TV right above it. And I love the stone cladding.
12,000 feet of living space.
Assembly runs all the way up to the second floor. They have these origami pattern wall sconces to kind of light up this wall section. The ceiling height here must be like 25 to 30 foot.
We're just I'm gonna thumb through this right here. He takes you through these ridiculous bedrooms. There's a man cave down there. There's this infinity pool. You should see this thing lit up at night. There's fire all around. Watch this. I'm just going to show you the night view of it. And to me, this is a bargain. $32.5 million. I'd way rather have this than spend $169 million on that stupid penthouse suite on Park Place. But here's some of the pictures of it at night. Look at this. This is just ridiculous. The reason I want to show you this is because this is just a sliver. This is just what we see of how these people who are profiting off us. You know about the power and wealth transfer? It's happening and going into the pockets of people like this right here. I don't know necessarily this guy right here, but this is crazy. And then we saw this video about this $100 million yacht. And then I think about, remember we did a story last year about Bill Gates spending $644 million on his mega yacht? And then I wanted to show you that it's like there's all this stuff in the world that I had no idea existed. Look at this. This isn't even a concept car. This is a car put out by Mercedes-Benz called the AVTR.
There's only one of these in the world. We're taking it to the desert. I'm going to show you around, and we're even going to get to drive it. So today's video is an absolute banger. Make sure you watch until the end. This is the Mercedes Vision AVTR.
AVTR stands for Avatar. But look at this thing. There's no steering wheel inside. It's controlled. It monitors your heartbeat and it can tell you who the driver is and what your characteristics are. And watch this. Wait till you see this screen. You'll see this center console screen. This entire screen lights up like a big LED. There's the steering wheel right there.
Because you can drive this car from here or from there. It doesn't make a difference because this is both the steering wheel
and the brake.
To accelerate it, you push forward. To turn the car, turn it sideways, and you can crab walk it by.
I personally don't think that's a stupid looking car. Just like I don't think this is a stupid crazy house right here. I think these are cool concepts, and I marvel at the craftsmanship of the people who conceived this, designed it. The engineers actually put it together, and it's an actual working object in our reality. This is crazy.
Literally spinning this entire thing. We're gonna drive it in a second. All right, what's also super cool is at the back seat.
Look at these seats.
You see the rear seat? That actually arches and becomes the headrest. So when I put my hand on here, you see that the entire thing comes to life. Look at that.
Look at this. Look at the console.
There it is. You have a projection. Oh my God. This is exciting. That's super cool. That is super cool.
Look at these chrome.
Yeah, you feel like you're in some sort of like a fairy tale. It doesn't even feel like you're on the road.
Chrome
you hear
hinges.
That? Little heartbeat. Doom, doom. So what this is doing is this is actually scanning my heartbeat, and it can.
Okay, so he talks about it scanning his heartbeat. Here's the thing actually driving.
We are crab walking.
The wheels
walk the other way?
wheels turn in the exact same way.
Oh my God. Look, look, look. We're driving towards Ludo right now. We're completely crab walking. Look at this. Man, it feels so strange to be crab walking right now. So look, so when I turn it left, like.
Oh, let me show you these little fins on the back. This is pretty interesting. Just the knowledge that man has to conceive an idea and bring it into reality is over the top on this.
This is my favorite part of the car. What you have are 33 scales.
Look at these screens.
Mercedes calls these bionic flaps, and what they do is they move. Look at that. So now they've all turned red. When you brake, it turns red and they all move like this. But then when you accelerate, they all press forward and turn blue. Actually, even when you're driving, these things will turn with you in different directions. And it makes such a satisfying sound. Oh my God.
Yeah, 33.
That is super, super cool, right? So again, this thing makes the car literally look like
Here's what it looks like at night. There's the car at night rolling down the road. And the faster you go, the more those little lights come out the back to make it look like you're like driving through space. Anyway, the reason I'm showing you this kind of stuff is because this wealth and power transfer that's happening under the auspices of the Convids 1984 by George Orwell, these are the kinds of toys that the people who are profiting off of us are acquiring. This is the kind of stuff that, I mean, it's obscene. The way these people live it's opulent, it's obscene, it's otherworldly, it's crazy. that one man, buys a house that has 37,000 square feet in it of living space that you'll never use.
Hey guys, we know with the way things have been going, it can get really interesting really quick. So make sure you and your family have a long-term storable food supply. Support the channel and get $50 off with my link in the description while you still can.